Hey, Kelvin Cummings here, WSC Disc Golf. I am here to have a little bit of a putter-friendly round at Anderson Park Disc Golf course here in Cromwell. This one here is a nice family-friendly one here, basking in the sun in the middle of summer. Tends to be one of those sorts of courses where you'll be able to play pretty much just putters all the way through. I might throw a mid-range or whatever in the mix and stuff, but let's see if it is possible for me to be able to score a birdie full round. Maybe even seek in an ace or two. Let's see how we go. First hole here is a 34 metre, 112 foot hole here. All I've got to do is just shoot it straight up there through the middle. We've got a couple of trees either side. I'm going to throw my pure on this one of my reliable putters. See how we go. And we're parked. Here we go, hole 2. We have 39 metres on this one here, or 128 feet. This one here's got a low ceiling, which means that I'm going to have to try and hook it around to the right here. I'm going to use my pure on this one here, a little bit of a hyzer. Let's see how it goes. A little bit far, but we'll see how we go on that. One thing that I absolutely love about this course is it's a perfect introduction course, perfect for anybody who's completely new to the game, be able to have a bit of a try out of discs and be able to see what they're all about. So if you haven't already had a go at a course and you're up here in Central, Cromwell's definitely the first place to be able to introduce yourself to the game. Here we are at hole 3. This one here is 45 metres or 148 feet. I'm going to throw my Envy this time around because I'm wanting it to cook around to the left slightly. There's nothing really in my way except for a couple of trees right at the end. You can't see the basket, it's just over the mound, but it's still definitely visible from the tee pad when you get up. Here is hole 4. This one here is one of my favourites. It's got a couple of Mandos right there, nice and close. One there and one yeah. And the basket's right there in the distance there. You're going 102 feet. For anybody who's doing metric, that is 31 metres. Let's see if this is going to be my aceable one. Tricky, real low ceiling. I've got to punch it through that little gap. This area is super renowned for being warm. I'm currently playing in approximately 25-degree heat, which for somebody from Dunedin, it's a bit much, but I'm enjoying it. Perfect in the sun. Here we are, hole 5. This is par 3, 48 metres or 157 feet. I'm going to throw my hex on this one here, not because I can't reach it with my putter, but more for the sense that I'm just wanting to just kind of lay it up. It's right down in that little, the bushes and stuff like that down at the end. All right. Tricky ace, but not impossible. Too much. Once you've finished with those particular holes, you do have to walk for a little bit to be able to find your next one here, but it's not bad. Here in Central Otago, especially in summer, there is so much sun. We've got cricketers down there on the domain doing their thing. We've got the heat coming down. I'm not quite sure if you can hear it or not. There's a motor park all the way down the end. Highlands, which are currently having a few races and things at the moment. So you're kind of invested in what it is. So it's just out there in the sun getting a little bit of fitness. So here we are at hole 6. This one here is a 64 metre or 210 feet. It's a little bit longer, goes downhill. We've got a few trees to be able to dodge this time around here. Still a par 3. I'm going to throw my hex, just a little quiet wee mid-range shot, downhill. Should definitely have a putt. Here we are at hole 7. This one here is a 41 metre, 135 feet hole. Again, par 3, much like all of the rest of these ones here. This one travels right down there. Oh man, these bricks are nice and warm in the seat. But you just throw the disc straight down there. Either a bit of a hyzer if you've got a fairly straight disc, or throw something which is a little bit more overstable. I'm going to throw my slammer on this one here. This will be able to do 41 metres easy and definitely hook off to the end. The basket is just in that tree line there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's doable. And we're parked. One thing I've got to mention is the people who put this in, Vortica Disc Golf, really went above and beyond to be able to do that. Marty and Chris and the rest of the team. All of the tee pads are immaculate, the baskets are all in good places, you've got everything is set up for a really, really lovely round. So, if you haven't come down here, come, do it. Anyway, hole 8, another par 3. This one here, 46 metres. It is just straight down the guts. So, if you've got a nice, regular sort of shot, just play it down nice and straight. As we make our way back to hole 9 this time, which is cruising back a couple of holes there on the track and stuff. Just, as I said, if you've had the opportunity to be able to cruise up here to Central Otago, especially to Cromwell, this here is a little bit of a gateway to everything else. So you've got Wanaka just up the road, which has got a few disc golf courses up there. If you hook a left at the corner, you go to Queenstown, which has got their own. I know that we've got heaps more popping up all over the place, or all over the place. Cheers to the team at Marty and Vortica and things like that. And to be honest, this sport is going to continue to grow. So if you get the opportunity, grab yourself a basic set of discs from the likes of anywhere that sells them. Vortica would be the number one that comes to my mind. But then again, you could also hit up Small Planet up in Queenstown. Some of the bigger ones like Torpedo 7, Rebel Sport, things like that have got them there too. So do make sure that you pick yourself up at least a basic set there from RPM or something like that and get out, enjoy the heat. Some of those purists out there who have been looking at the different measurements and thinking that course is way too small for me, you've at least got one hole here, hole 9, which is going to be able to let you open up just a little bit. This one here is still a par 3, but we've got a longer distance with this one here. It's 94 meters or 308 feet. All you got to do this time here is to drive it all the way down there to that tree line. I'm pretty conscious of the fact that I'm pretty sure, especially when you've got cricket and stuff like that going on, that there would be an OB. It'd be a pretty bad look if you threw some plastic into the back of a cricketer's head. So just make sure that you're driving it right down the middle and you should be fine. There we go. Turns out really easy. So thank you very much for checking out this quick wee tour here at the disc golf here in Cromwell. If you're ever in the region, make sure that you turn up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, make sure that you do so at one of the buttons there below. Like, share, pass it on to everybody, because the more of that we get, the more chance that people will be able to be introduced to this amazing sport. That's it from me. Ka kite. We'll see you next time.